In the heart of the lush rainforest, where the air hums with the songs of cicadas and the river murmurs over smooth stones, a quiet ritual unfolds each day. As dawn breaks, painting the sky in hues of gold and crimson, the Sambard emerge from the shadows of the towering trees. These majestic creatures, with their coarse dark coats and impressive antlers, move with a quiet grace, their large ears twitching at every rustle in the undergrowth. Their destination is always the same, the riverbank, where tender shoots of grass sprout in abundance and water plants sway gently beneath the crystal-clear currents. The Sambard, being both browsers and grazers, know this is a place of plenty. With deliberate steps, they lower their heads, their muscular necks flexing as they tear mouthfuls of sweet, dew-laden grass. Their strong molars grind the vegetation with ease, a testament to their adaptation as masterful herbivores. But the true delicacy lies just beneath the water's surface. Wading into the shallows, their hooves sinking slightly into the soft riverbed, the deer stretch their necks to reach the submerged plants. Their lips, nimble and sensitive, pluck tender aquatic greens, rich in nutrients. Occasionally one will lift its head, water dripping from its muzzle, eyes scanning for any sign of danger, a lurking crocodile perhaps, or the distant shadow of a prowling tiger. Yet, for now, the forest is peaceful, and the deer return to their feast. As the sun climbs higher, the heat of the day settles in, and the Sambard retreat to the shade of the forest, their bellies full. They will return at dusk, when the air cools and the river glows under the fading light, to graze once more. This daily dance between forest and water, between caution and nourishment, is a timeless rhythm, one that has played out for generations in the heart of the wild. And so, the Sambard remain, the quiet guardians of the river's edge, their lives a serene yet ever watchful existence in the embrace of the rainforest. hidden corners of Asia's ancient forests, a small but remarkable creature thrives, the northern Red Montjack. Often called the barking deer for its distinctive alarm call, this elusive animal is a master of survival, adapting to some of the most challenging environments on Earth. But what does it take to endure in a world of predators, competition, and ever-changing landscapes? This is the story of resilience, instinct, and the daily struggle for survival. Small yet sturdy, the northern red muntjac, Muntjaccus virginalis, weighs no more than a medium-sized dog. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in cunning. Its reddish-brown coat blends seamlessly into the dappled sunlight of the forest floor, making it nearly invisible to both predators and human observers. Grass forms a key part of its diet, but this is no simple grazer. The muntjac is a selective feeder, choosing the most nutritious shoots, leaves, and fallen fruits. In a world where every bite counts, efficiency is the difference between life and death. Danger is never far away. For the muntjac, survival is a game of silence and speed. With explosive bursts of speed and an intimate knowledge of its terrain, the muntjac escapes death once again. But its greatest weapon? Its voice. This alarm call isn't just a warning, it's a language. A single bark can signal danger, while repeated calls may communicate territorial disputes or mating readiness. Unlike deer that roam in herds, the northern red muntjac is a creature of solitude. Each individual maintains its own territory, patrolling silently through the undergrowth. Males, armed with short but sharp antlers, will fiercely defend their domain from rivals. Even in infancy, the lessons of survival begin. This fawn will remain motionless for hours, trusting its natural disguise to evade detection. Only under the cover of darkness will it dare to move. But the world of the muntjac is shrinking. Deforestation and human encroachment threaten these ancient woodlands. Yet, remarkably, the northern red muntjac adapts, sometimes venturing into the edges of villages, foraging in abandoned fields, proving its resilience once again. In the quiet corners of the wild, the northern red muntjac endures, a testament to nature's ingenuity. A creature small in stature but boundless in spirit. In the tropical rainforest, where the first golden rays of sunlight pierce through the dense canopy, a master of the treetops awakens. The pileated gibbon, Hylobates pileatus, with its sleek black fur and striking white face, is a creature of grace, agility, and song. Each morning, as the mist rises from the forest floor, this acrobatic primate begins its daily ritual, a breathtaking display of survival, skill, and social connection. As dawn breaks, the pileated gibbon swings effortlessly through the towering trees, its long arms perfectly adapted for brachiation, a form of locomotion where it swings hand over hand through the branches. With each leap, it covers distances of up to 10 meters, a testament to its incredible strength and precision. The forest becomes its playground, a labyrinth of vines and branches where balance and agility mean the difference between life and a deadly fall. But it is not just movement that defines this primate's morning. The pileated gibbon is also a singer, its voice echoing through the rainforest in a haunting, melodic duet. Mated pairs perform together, their calls strengthening their bond and marking their territory. To the human ear, it is a symphony of the wild. To other gibbons, it is a clear message. This part of the forest is claimed. Life in the treetops is one of constant adaptation. The pileated gibbon's diet consists mainly of fruit, supplemented by tender leaves, flowers, and the occasional insect. Its keen eyesight helps it spot ripe fruit from afar, while its dexterous fingers allow it to pluck food with precision. Unlike monkeys, gibbons have no tails, relying instead on their strong arms and core muscles to maintain balance. Predators lurk below, leopards, pythons, and large birds of prey. But the gibbon's greatest defense is its agility. It rarely descends to the ground, where danger is greatest. Instead, it remains high in the canopy, a world where few can follow. Pileated gibbons are not just skilled acrobats. They are also deeply social creatures. They live in tight-knit family groups, usually consisting of a mated pair and their offspring. Their daily interactions are filled with grooming sessions, playful chases, and gentle vocalizations, a language understood only within their group. Young gibbons learn by watching their parents, mimicking their movements until they too can leap with confidence. The bond between mother and infant is particularly strong, with the baby clinging tightly for the first months of life before gradually venturing out on its own. Yet, despite their adaptability, pileated gibbons face growing threats. Deforestation, illegal logging, and hunting have pushed them toward vulnerability. Their survival depends on the preservation of their rainforest home, an ecosystem as intricate and delicate as the gibbons themselves. But there is hope. Conservation efforts and protected reserves offer sanctuary, allowing their songs to still ring through the trees each morning. For now, the pilated gibbon continues its dance among the branches, a symbol of resilience, beauty, and the untamed spirit of the rainforest. As the sun climbs higher, the gibbon's morning calls fade into the rustling leaves. The forest awakens fully, alive with the sounds of 1,000 creatures. But for those who listen closely, the pilated gibbon's song remains, a reminder of nature's wonder and our duty to protect it. In the grand tapestry of the rainforest, the pilated gibbon is both artist and guardian, a creature whose daily life is a masterpiece of survival, grace, and harmony. In the murky waters of a Southeast Asian stream, a silent predator moves with deliberate patience. The water monitor lizard, Varanus salvator, a master of survival, has caught the scent of death. A drowned deer, carried downstream by the currents, now lies half submerged in the shallows. For this formidable reptile, it is not just a meal, it is a testament to nature's unrelenting cycle of life and decay. The water monitor is both hunter and scavenger, an apex predator that thrives in the shadows of rivers, mangroves, and swamps. With muscular limbs, a powerful tail, and a forked tongue that reads the air like a living radar, it is perfectly adapted to its domain. Though it prefers fish, crabs, and small mammals, opportunity dictates its diet, and today, fortune has delivered a feast. Slowly, it approaches the carcass, its armored scales glistening under the filtered sunlight. Other scavengers, crows, feral dogs, scatter at its arrival. The water monitor does not share. With jaws capable of crushing bone and teeth designed to tear flesh, it begins its gruesome banquet. The water monitor is a creature of water and land, equally at home swimming through murky rivers or climbing trees in search of eggs. Its long, muscular tail propels it through the water with crocodilian grace, while its sharp claws dig into mud and bark with ease. Unlike mammals, it does not waste energy on unnecessary movement. Every action is calculated, every strike precise. But survival is not without challenges. Larger predators, crocodiles, pythons, even big cats, may compete for the same meals. Humans too pose a threat, hunting monitors for their skin or out of fear. Yet this ancient reptile persists, a living relic of a time when giant lizards ruled the earth. Unlike social mammals, the water monitor is a solitary creature. It tolerates others of its kind only during mating season or when food is abundant. Its intelligence is often underestimated. Studies show it can learn to navigate complex environments, remember feeding sites, and even recognize individual humans. By day, it basks on sun-warmed rocks, regulating its cold-blooded metabolism. By night, it may prowl the water's edge, hunting frogs or raiding nests. It is neither villain nor victim. It is simply a survivor, playing its role in the ecosystem with ruthless efficiency. As the monitor feasts, smaller creatures gather at a distance, mudskippers, turtles, insects, waiting for their turn at the remains. Nothing in the wild goes to waste. The deer's flesh, now consumed, will nourish not just the lizard, but the entire food web. When the meal is done, the water monitor slides back into the water, its belly full, its instincts satisfied. The stream flows on, carrying away the last traces of blood. Life and death are intertwined here, and the monitor is both witness and participant. Though widespread, water monitors face growing pressures: habitat loss, pollution, and hunting for the exotic pet trade. A bull Gower stands nearly 2 meters at the shoulder, his obsidian black hide stretched over a frame of pure muscle. His massive curved horns could impale a predator with ease, yet today there is no need for violence. The herd, a mix of females, calves and younger males, moves as one, their hooves pressing softly into the damp earth. They are selective feeders, plucking the most nutritious grasses with their rough tongues, their jaws grinding in steady, circular motions. This is not just feeding, it is an act of engineering. By grazing, the Gower shape the landscape, preventing the forest from encroaching on these vital clearings. Their dung fertilizes the soil, and their trails become pathways for smaller creatures. In Khao Yai, they are not just inhabitants, they are architects. Despite their size, Gower are not invincible. Tigers still lurk in the shadows of Khao Yai, and a sick or young individual may fall prey to a stealthy ambush. but a healthy adult bull. He is a fortress on hooves. When threatened, the herd forms a protective circle around the calves, their horns lowered like a wall of spears. Even a tiger thinks twice before challenging such a defense. Yet, the greatest threat to these giants comes not from claws and fangs, but from the slow creep of human expansion. Habitat loss and poaching have dwindled their numbers across Southeast Asia. Here, in Khao Yai's protected embrace, they find sanctuary, but their future hangs in a fragile balance. Gower society is a tapestry of subtle hierarchies and deep familial bonds. The herd is led by a matriarch, an older female whose experience guides them to water and fresh grazing grounds. Young males, once mature, may leave to form bachelor groups or wander alone until the breeding season, when they return, their deep, resonant bellows echoing through the valleys. The calves, golden brown and wide-eyed, stick close to their mothers, learning which plants to eat and how to read the warning calls of langurs and deer. Play is rare but purposeful. A mock charge here, a headbutt there, all rehearsals for the challenges of adulthood. In the grand symphony of Khao Yai's ecosystem, the Gower are a keystone species. Their grazing maintains the grasslands that feed deer, birds, and insects. Their wallows create temporary ponds for frogs and dragonflies. Even in death, their bodies feed the forest, sustaining everything from civets to beetles. To see a Gower in the wild is to witness a relic of an older world, a time when giants roamed freely, shaping the land simply by existing. Their presence here is a testament to what conservation can achieve, and a reminder of what we stand to lose if we fail them. As the sun sinks behind the mountains, the herd retreats to the forest's edge, their dark forms melting into the shadows. The last light catches the curve of a horn, the flick of a tail. Then they are gone. The night belongs to the leopards and owls now, but the Gower will return at dawn, as they have for millennia, to take their place as kings of the meadow. The Gower do not ask for admiration. They do not need our awe to survive. Yet, in their quiet strength, they command both. They are the earth's gentle giants, guardians of the wild, and living proof that some worlds are still untamed.